I hope you're excited because it's an exciting time to be a bicycle. Selection A. I didn't allow the full song to play, but it doesn't need to anyway. Track 1 of 5. Not terribly many tracks, but you don't need them because it's too exciting for you to take. If it was more than 5 tracks, the excitement would be so high your heart would probably burst, much like the motorbike itself is about to be going by the temperature gauge down there. Gotta slow down. Gotta press the slow move button instead of the fast move button. Oh no! It didn't save our plucky hero from getting crashed anyway, though. But that's okay. The trick is to take these giant leaps very carefully. You gotta control the controller in just the right way. You gotta angle him when he falls, so that he falls at the correct angle according to the surface that he's landing on. It's all very simple and very straightforward, just like a real bicycler would be having to deal with on their exciting bicycle adventure. I see that running into these arrows, instead of making you faster like you would expect it to, it just makes the temperature gauge go up a bit. It becomes more green. I'm pushing the super fast accelerator now, and know the temperature's going too fast. So I've got to let go of that so the temperature fills back up, and then press it again. Hehe. And that's the end. Fantastic. We're number 1. Now that's what I call a challenge race. It sure is. On to the next track. The next track is this coming track. That's the best time. Except that was actually not the best time, because the best time is different down in the bottom left, but oh no, that's the third rate. That's the third best time. Yes, for some reason it shows you the real best time at the start of the screen, but then in this screen it shows you the third best time. I guess we gotta... Oh no! It's okay. I guess we gotta beat the third best time to move on to the next track, at least. I'm assuming that's it. Well... Whoa! Woo! Oh, didn't make enough way up there to get past the green field, but that's okay. Just be delicate. Whoa, he bounced. Yeah, you gotta angle yourself correctly. When you're in midair, you can push left and right to make the bicycle, well, angle up and down. And if you don't land at the right angle, then you'll die. You'll crash. And then you'll have to walk slowly back to the bicycle to get on it again. Whoop. Yeah. And that's ExciteBike for you. Whee! These slopes... Hey! It sure felt like that was acceptable, but apparently was not acceptable. Boy, he took a long time to get back to his bike. Oh well. Wee, and I think that might just be about what was required. I think I made it. We'll soon find out. Was that good enough? Yeah, it was. Good. Excellent. Now that track looked pretty similar to the first one, but it was actually not similar. I mean, it was, but it was, well, it was more similar than this, which is radically quite different. The whole place is blue now, and our temperature down there is also blue instead of green! Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Things have been a little better for our exciting bicycle friend, whatever his name is. Clive. Whoa. That was, what a tough one, man. That was a seriously big slope. But luckily Clive had what it takes. Well, except, well, he didn't quite have what it takes that time. But that's okay, Clive. We've just got to try it again. I've already lost quite a lot of time on this one, which isn't the best thing, but maybe we could still make third. You can't restart, which I was hoping you could do. You can't. No, we've come this far, we gotta go all the way. Yay. It might have helped if I'd played this in the last 25 years, which I haven't done, but that's me. Okay, well that was lap 1, and we're slightly over half of the acceptable time to get third place, but that's okay. I'm actually quite pleased with this. We've probably got a good chance of making it. Whoa! Whee! Yeah. This is going to be just fine. A piece of cake! Yeah, a piece of cake. A piece of cake! That's what it was. No! It was a bad time for that to happen, but have no fear. Back on the bicycle, and on our way. We got 10 seconds to beat the third time. Do we have what it takes? I'm putting on the super fast speed. Excuse my slightly slipping accent. It was good enough for that. Is that good enough for us to proceed? That's the question. apparently. Yeah, it was. Whoa, this one looks pretty cool. It's green, and purple and other colors as well. But what kinds of crazy traps are they going to have in store? Well, I see they've got, what do you call those? You got the bumper things to try and bump us. But the bumpers weren't good enough for... Whoa, man. Jeez Louise. Ew. Yeah, I am not noticing a difference between the fast and the slow button. I don't get it. One button makes the temperature gauge go crazy. The other button just doesn't, and that's it. Oh, wow, whoa. Swoosh, okay. Let's go. Whoa. Yeah. Gotta drive between those. And, we're already over halfway gone to get to the third place, so I'm not fancying my chances here, but unfortunately I can't have any control over that. These jumps, man, they're pretty harsh. But, well, there's no backing out now. Once you're into the exciting bike, there's no way out of it. There's absolutely nothing you can do. All you can do is just keep going and hope you make it in the end. Which we're going to do. But unfortunately, we're not going to make it in the third place. Or are we? No, we're not. But we did come somewhat close. Yeah. Well, he's still doing his wheelie, but he unfortunately fifth. Wow. And it just quits and bails us there. Well, why don't we try the third... Wait, that was the third one? I'm confused, but alright, fine. Track 3 again. There's the fast speed. Gotta be fast, but we can't go too fast with the temperature. Again, I don't see any difference between the fast and the not feast. You know. Back to the bike. Maybe if I hold down both the buttons at once. Nope, you gotta hold down the fast button. This is a tough race. Seriously, man. It really is actually very tough. What happens if I go all the way? Whoa, if you overheat, then you gotta sit at the side for a while. Okay, but we can go again now. You gotta make judicious use of the different kinds of speed. All 2 of them. If you want to complete the exciting adventures of ExciteBike. Ow. Didn't go the best it could have gone. But we did it. We came in 3rd place. Yeah, whoa, yeah! Try the next track. If you insist. Here we go. Okay, I see. There's 2 tracks in each race. There's 2 different courses for each track. That's a little bit unclear, Nintendo. Oh well, they didn't make their money from, being intelligent people. They made their money from exciting bicycles. And other such things. Or is this the exact same race again? I honestly can't tell. Shwoo! The secret is to just not crash, ever. The secret is not to do that exact thing that just happened right there. That's the secret. He's going for it seriously fast. Can he make it to the finish in time? Only time is the thing that'll tell. Well, I made it just incredibly slightly under half of the 3rd best time, so I don't think our chances are looking terribly excellent, but, well, we're just going to have to trust that they aren't looking bad. Isn't that right, Clive? It sure is. It's a close race. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's extremely unfortunate, but oh well. We'll just have to deal with it. I'm pretty sure this was just the same course as the last one as well. Whoa. Whoa! Not a good time for the crashes, but oh well. That's what happens. Crashes is what happens. Oh, Clive did not make it into 3rd place. That's unfortunate, Clive, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh well, never mind. Game over. On to track 4. Let's see what happens in the 4th one. Well, the track is orange. So, let's go. Whee! Whoa! That's some pretty crazy looking scenery, if I do say so myself. I'm not entirely convinced this racetrack is OSHA compliant, but nobody asked me. Don't even know what OSHA is, but whoa! That's why I'm not an OSHA engineer. Now, we gotta stop doing crazy crashes like that if we want to succeed. There's no place for that kind of behavior here. Oh, he's going to crash all the way over the hill. Very polite of the bike to wait until it got all the way over the hill before it crashed, but there you go. That's the end of the first lap. Not much chance of us getting in under the required time this time, but oh well. There's plenty of other chances. No need to take it too seriously, Clive. You can always try again, just like Indiana Jones taught us. Oh, that mud was... What? I thought I had more temperature left, but I guess I didn't. Come on, go! We gotta make it to the finish, man! There's still time! It's still possible! Whoa! Yeah! Cool! Aw, man, not quite good enough. But that's okay. Rank 6, wow! It was rank 5 that time, game over. Well, on to the final track. This is all practice, though. This is all practice for the real event. This isn't a race. This is just somebody driving a bike through some ground somewhere, with a bunch of strange physics-defying hills. Ugh. Strangely angular physics-defying hills. But, well, the real event is yet to come. The race, but not just any race, a very special race to see who's the fastest, is going to be coming up very soon. So get ready for that. It's going to be lots of fun, that's for sure. A fun time will be experienced by everybody involved. Whoa! Whoa! It's quite tricky getting the angles right on these hills. Again, maybe if I'd played this game at some point in the last 25 years, it wouldn't be so tricky, but I have not done that, so it's pretty tricky. Ooh, down they go! Down, down into the grey. Too bad, Clive. Just keep trying. You'll get that promotional material one day. You'll be promoted to an executive bicycle rider. And everything will be just fine. Whoa. Yeah, no. I mean, no, not no. Far, far away. I don't know what decides how far from the bike he flies, but something does. There we go. Well, that was pretty bad, but that's the end of the challenge race. Rank 9. Oh dear. Things have definitely taken a turn for the worse. But that's the end of the warm-up. Now it's time for the real action. What do I mean by that? What I mean is we're going into Selection B. Selection B. What is that? If we start, we'll see. This is Selection B. It's a very special race. There's 4 bicyclers here. 4 bicyclers just revving their engines up to have some bike-tastic fun with Clive. There's the blue one, the bluey-green one, the purple one, the other purple one. Oh no, they made a bit of a pig's ear of our good friend Clive. And again, but hey, there's more of them. That's not very nice. But anyway, we're going to see if we can complete this well, which we're not doing. Unfortunately, the special bicycle adventure people are having a bit of trouble. But that's okay, the special bicycle adventure people will continue to do what they're doing. No matter what the cost. Isn't that right, Clive? That's right, it is right. I don't need you to tell me what's right and what's wrong. No, Clive. Foiled at the final hurdle. Admittedly, it was more like the second last hurdle, but, well, the secret to this special Exhibit B event is that it's basically the same as the main thing we've been seeing for the last 12 minutes or so. Except that there's also a ton of other people on the track messing with you. Because every time you touch them, you get hurt. And that's pretty much the only difference. This is just a harder version of the main normal thing. It's pretty cruel, really. But there you go. But luckily we've got what it takes to get to the end. Or at least we did before that happened. That extremely unfortunate event. But that's okay, we've still got enough to complete this in time for being the third person that's the third. And sure enough, there we are. Rank 3, try the next track. Anything you say. The next track, track 1, again, except the slightly different version of it, I suppoom. I suppoom that this is the same, this is a slightly altered level design. Whoa. And once again tripped up on the first hurdle. Not looking good for Clive. It was a close race until that happened, but that kind of made it a bit of a problem for Clive. Yeah. But that's okay, as usual, as it always is, isn't it, Clive? It's always okay. Whoa! Because that's pretty much all I have to say. This is a really pathetic performance, Clive. Jeez Louise. Gotta go fast when you can, but then you fail. Oh, whoa, the mud is causing problems. Wee, yeah. Man, that's a lot of guys falling off their bikes. I guess it's not just Clive after all. Wee. Yeah, that's right. Take that, bicycles. No! No! Please! No! Hey! That was not very fair. I had absolutely no time to react to that. Clive is not satisfied. Whoa! Sheesh! Sheesh! Whoa! No! No! Clive is begging for mercy, but his opponents simply refuse to grant him any. Wow. Well, at least there's a good chance that Clive will make it into third place. Whoa, that was close. But yeah, Clive succeeded. Maybe he even made first place. Wow, he actually did. I'm genuinely surprised. Try the next track. Track 2 time. Yeah, so there's five big stark color changes, but there's actually 10 tracks in total. Whoa! Whoa! But you never get to see the second track of any given numbered track unless you're good enough to place in third place, which Clive is. Sometimes. Other times he's simply not good enough at all. But at least Clive has spirit, and that's what it takes in this industry. Yeah, spirit is what it's all really about, and not about natural talent and other things that you ultimately don't really have much control over. Yeah. At least that's what Hollywood says. No! Clive fell off his bicycle again. But he's gonna get back on because he's a trooper. Clive's not a quitter. He never quits. In the world of sports, quitters are for babies and wheelchairs. Quitting is the most pathetic thing anyone can do. Gotta crash down the bike. Even though Clive is basically out of the race at this point, he's still never going to give up. Whoa, and again, the exact same thing happens to Clive. It is just not Clive's day. But he's about to make it his day. Because Clive never quits. Clive always pulls through in the end. Because Clive does that. Wee. Hoopla. Please get out of my way, bicyclers. Clive is a man on a mission. Oh no. And now he's a man who's about to lose. No. Oh no, Clive still managed to make it. Shockingly, into third place. Good work, Clive. That means we get to try the next track. Does Clive have what it takes to complete track 3's free? Oh no, we just go straight on to this. Well, that's fine with Clive. Down with Clive, Parsimons. No problem at all. Oh no, no! Clive was stuck between a rock and a hard place. The rock being the bumpers in the path, and the hard place being the bicycles of his opponents. I don't know if Clive can survive. Whoa, Clive. Yeah, what? Oh, come on, Clive. There's no need to be a sore sort, whatever that means. Just gently weaving between the rows of bicycles, as Clive likes to do. Whoa. No, yeah, Clive. Whoa, Clive. Come on. It's a close race. Which is helped by the fact that no matter how far through the race you go, there's always more bicyclers nearby you. They just never stop showing up. No, oh, Clive, oh. Well, we are pretty much not going to win now, but at least Clive can keep trying, because just maybe one day, if Clive keeps it up, he'll be good enough to win the big cup and succeed, just like he always knew he had what it takes to do. That day is not today, though. I see he's already worse than the best time, and it's not being helped by his constant being crashed into by his opponents, who really seem to have nothing more in mind than causing Clive to fail. It's like they're deliberately positioning themselves to get crashed into by him. Jeez, Clive, what a serious problem. How are we going to win the Super Special Championship if your rivals are trying to defeat you? If only your opponents would stop trying to win. But they keep trying. I don't get it. What's the problem? Sports would be a lot simpler for everyone if everybody else would just stop trying to win. But they never stop. It's stupid. Ranking 20. Wow. You talk about a pretty heavy defeat, Clive. We're gonna keep trying, though. We gotta win the championship. We have to successfully succeed. And there's only one way to successfully succeed, and that's to be winning. To be the winner of the special championship. Come on, Clive. Don't let these mugs show you who's boss. You gotta trick them into thinking that they're not the boss. That's the only way a loser like you can win, Clive. That's right, I've been lying all along. I don't want you to win. You're pathetic. You make me sick. You're the worst bike racer in the planet, Clive. This is the most insulting display of an absence of bike skill I've ever seen. You should be ashamed of yourself, Clive. Look at you. Look at you getting crashed into. What a joke. What a complete joke, Clive. Disgusting. No, look at that. What a joke. I hope this is getting compiled for your latest joke book that you're going to be writing, Clive, because you're going to have to be a writer, since you're not able to do this, that's for sure. Expect to make a living out of riding bicycles, Clive? I don't think so, Clive. I think that the true thing that you're going to be doing is not doing that, and doing something else like writing joke books, because it's all you're good for, being a joke. Yes, that's right, Clive. I am secretly Charlie Chaplin in disguise all along. I knew that I should have been a bicycle rider instead of a silent movie actor, and I'm expressing my bitterness by taking it out on you and your pathetic joke of an attempt to win the Grand Championship bicycle race, which you just lost yet again, Clive. What a joke. I've lost all faith in you, Clive. We're going on to the next track because you're clearly not good enough to get through the third one. On to track 4. Well, at least the game is courteous enough to allow you to move on to the next track if you're really having problems with the one you're currently trying. That's the sort of thing that doesn't tend to happen in these old games, but there you go. I guess that Nintendo realized this game was too hard for the kids for once, so they gave them a bit of a niceness. No, Clive. But Clive can't give up now. He's got to win the special championship. And even though I've just said a lot of harsh things that I can't take back, he's not going to give up. His motorbike, on the other hand, did just give up. Never mind, though, Clive. There's always a second chance for people like you. It would help if I could believe the words that are coming out of my mouth, but unfortunately, Clive's display is really causing it to be rather difficult for me to take myself seriously when I say that he's got a chance. Whoa, Clive. Yeah, do Clive has what it takes to get through the second lap in time to beat the third place time? No, he doesn't. It's literally impossible at this point. Even if he was an excellent racer, which he's not. He's a bad racer. Whoa. Is Clive going to show that I'm wrong? No, he's not. He failed. But even if he hadn't failed, he would not have been able to do anything anyway, because Clive is useless. Come on, Clive. Show them that you could lose. Yeah, congratulations, Clive. You just did it. The special championship, once again, does not go to Clive. He's going to rank in 50th place. Whoa, that was close. Not that it matters. Whoa. Watch out for the mud puddles, Clive. You don't win. Lack of congratulations. On to track 5, the final course. Does Clive have what it takes? No, of course he doesn't. Let's start. Come on, Clive. Rev up those engines. Rev them up, Clive. Yeah, let's go. Whoa! Whee! Radiators. Clive is off like a person that can't really drive a motorcycle to save his life. His opponents, on the other hand, well, they're not stopping for anyone, especially not a loser. Whoa, get down there, but of course you failed to reach the little arrow that gives you more temperature for no adequately explained reason. Whoa, no, the guy behind Clive was going to crash into him, but he didn't. But he still gets in first, of course. He still gets in front of Clive. You'd have to be a serious failure not to, after all. Clive, whoa, Clive is just tearing up the tracks, like a little baby that's just tearing away bricks in his playpen because he can't stand losing to his far superior colleagues. The colleagues in sports. Whoa! Whee! That was fun. Watch out, Clive. Whee just... Woo-leo-leo, no-yo. Oh, careful, Clive. Yeah. Whoa, does Clive have a chance? Could Clive make it to 3rd place? After all that he's... No, he couldn't. Come on, Clive. You might not make it in a 3rd place, but maybe you'll make it in the 25th place instead of 26th. It's not strictly impossible at this stage. Here we go, Clive. Here comes the final stretch. Does Clive have it? Whee! Clive does. Good work, Clive. But you know what? Okay, so maybe Clive doesn't have what it takes to take on the big leagues. But Clive now, with all of that experience, can return to the original mode, where there's no rival drivers. Nobody's going to crash him off his bike. It's all down to him and his skill. Nobody will race him off the road and do cheap things. It's all about Clive and his ability to take those hills like a professional motorcycle person. Congratulations, Clive. You proved to the audience that you can't do that. You should feel proud of yourself for this accomplishment. And it is an accomplishment to be proud of. Congratulations! But seriously though, the first race isn't too bad. Even Clive has what it takes to complete lap 1, and probably lap 2, with a respectable time under his belt. The question is, can Clive keep it up in the later rounds? Well, we'll have to just wait and see. The answer there was no, but maybe the answer won't be no eventually. After trying enough times. Maybe. We'll see, Clive. Just keep on trying and don't give up. The true spirit of racing. Oh no, Clive overheated. Most unfortunate, but Clive could still make it to the end. There we go. Good job, Clive. You nailed it. On to the second round. Track 1 again. Second variation. Clive revs up and off he goes. On his way. Yay! Watch out, Clive. Whoa, that's quite a nasty jump. But Clive made it. Now for some more jumps. And a little arrow thing. Whee! Clive. Whoa, where would we be without you, Clive? Where would I be? Maybe I'd be commentating over someone that was worth bothering to commentate over instead of you. Maybe I wouldn't be stuck here talking about you and your pathetic attempt to complete these races without crashing too much. Maybe I'd be following Michael Schumacher, that well-known bicycle driver. Or perhaps Michael Jordan, the other well-known bicycle driver. David Beckham. John Avery. Someone who isn't you, ideally. But no, I'm here. Charlie Chaplin in the 21st century. You know, I thought I was dead, but it turned out I'm still alive. You have any idea what that does to a man? Clive, do you know how frustrated I am to still be alive? It's not what I was expecting out of life, to be alive, but I got it anyway. Track 2 is here, and Clive is ready to begin. Off he goes. Can Clive win? We'll soon find out. Now, this race gave Clive some trouble in the past, but maybe now it won't. Yeah, Clive's taking it. Smooth, Clive. Good work. Quality stuff. Excellent performance, Clive. Bravo! Wee! Uli uli-o! No-yo! Whoa, whoa, careful with those tins. That wasn't... I said tins. Careful with the tins, Clive. And now, heading up to the lap 1. Yeah, good. Good. Well done. Good. Good work. Good. Good. You haven't even crashed once. Yeah, this is like something out of a movie. It's like Clive's actually making a comeback. After his somewhat lackluster earlier performance, Clive is putting that bicycle through its paces. The motorized bike that Clive is driving, the drive of Clive, is becoming a respectable thing. Whee! That was your best race yet, Clive. You should be proud. You knocked it out of the park. Whee! Try the next track indeed. On to track 3. Now, this is where we start having some trouble usually, Clive. You don't usually manage to get through the 3rd track in anything better than 4th place. But let's see if today is the day when you're going to have your picnic like the teddy bears and succeed where you have previously failed every single time. Clive made it through the first part without crashing. That's a good sign. I think Clive might just finally be ready for the big leagues. He's with the... Oh, that was close. Clive almost crashed. But no, tragically, Clive couldn't make it. He crashed at the worst time. Come on, Clive. I know that you don't have what it takes, but you've got to do it regardless of that fact. Yeah, Clive, that was slightly worse than it needs to be for you to get to 3rd place at the very least. But maybe, just maybe, a miracle will take place and Clive will succeed. Yeah, nice job. But you're gonna have to do nicer than that if you want to stand a chance. Come on, Clive. Do it, Clive. Yes, Clive. Well done, Clive. No crashes. That's what's required. We might possibly make it in time, but it's going to be pretty tight. Let's see what Clive can do. Yes, incredible. Clive made it. What position? 3rd place. Well, you know what? That's good enough for Clive. Try the next track, Clive. Track 4. This is it, Clive. Track 4 is here. You've got to show them you got what it takes. You've never managed to make it to 3rd place at this track before, or the one coming after. Is today the day? We'll see. Woo, Clive. Yeah, whoa. Yee-haw. Radiators. Can Clive win? Yee-oh, whoa. Oh, no. It looked like he'd make it, but he didn't. Oh, it's bad. That's pretty bad. In the later tracks, one false mistake can cost you some serious costage. Can Clive do it? It's looking bad now, folks. He's lost his confidence that he previously had. But maybe Clive can make it anyway. I'm going to not put my faith in Clive, but maybe he can make it regardless of that. Come on, Clive. Show the audience what you're made of. Show them that you deserve to be in the big leagues. Yeah, nice one, Clive. Whoa, maybe he really is going to do it, folks. Incredible stuff. I've never seen such skill, except of course I have, from pretty much everybody except you. Ooh, it looked like he crashed there, but the game decided he actually hadn't. Well, Clive's not complaining, I'm sure. Clive, I'm sure, is pretty satisfied about this turn of events. Isn't that right, Clive? Come on, the final stretch. What could possibly go wrong? In the words of Bubsy the Bobcat, nothing. Clive wins. And would you look at that, he even made 2nd place. Quality performance, Clive. On to the next track. Track 5, the final track. This is it, Clive. All of your training has been building up to this moment. What will Clive do in the final track? Well, it's off to a good start. He got the first turbo boost thing, but oh no, he comes crashing down the big hill. It's all over for Clive. Or is it? Maybe it's not. We'll soon find out, won't we, Clive? Let's move it. Ooh, Clive missed. Ooh, 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 Clive. Ooh, 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 whoa, Clive. Maybe Clive can still recover. Or maybe he can't. I don't know. Even I'm at a loss this time. Whee! I'm noticing the little letter T at the bottom right of the screen down there, which is very curious. I don't know what that means. Maybe... Oh, no! I don't know what it means. Well, I do know what one thing means, though. Clive is not going to make it into third place. But, well, maybe he could try super hard. It looked like he'd make it that time, but no, he did not make it that time. I guess it just wasn't quite good enough. Cheer up, Clive. It could be worse. Now look on the bright side. Oh, Clive is coming up to third place. And he's past the third place time. It's a battle of the losers now. As we slowly make our way over these hills, very slowly, and over that hill very slowly, Clive continues in his arduous quest to try and make amends for his failures. Well, Clive, didn't go so well, but we could try again. Rank 11, jeez. But we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying the final track until Clive finally ranks into third place, like he needs to do. Come on, Clive. Woo! Alright, this is it. One more attempt. One last try. Whee! Good. Oh, I thought he'd made it, but no, he didn't. Unfortunate stuff, Clive. Unfortunately, you can't just start the race over easily. Once you've begun, you're committed. You gotta just keep on going until it all ends. Until it all ends, Clive. Wee. And wee. Yee. Oopoolee. Whoa. Yeah. The final stretch. Well, that wasn't too bad, actually, Clive. That was a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. Which I do. Oh, no! That was a pretty bad job, Clive, if I say so, which I also do. There, made it to that arrow. Can Clive recover? Stay tuned to find out. Whee! The trick is to try to land as straight as possible. Every single no. It's bad. But Clive's pretty bad too. Just look at that recovery, that finesse. Marvelous stuff, Clive. In fact, it's almost enough to get third place, but not quite enough. We gotta try again. Which is exactly what we're going to... What on earth did I just do? No! Sorry, folks, we've returned after that mistake. Now, Clive gets to try one more time. Come on, Clive, show him what you're made of. In the 5th track, hold down the fast button as long as possible, and see if you can make it over the hurdles without doing exactly what you just did. Up the big hill, and again, Clive. That was so pathetic that we're going to start over right away. No point in forcing you to suffer any longer than necessary, Clive. Here we go. One more attempt at this auspicious event. Can Clive succeed where he has previously failed? Pretty smooth turning there. And there. That was good. Good, well done. You did it well. You're doing good jobs. Good quality jobs, Clive. Ooh, swoosh. Yeah. Whee. Oh no. Luckily, Clive gets to go pretty fast. Which meant he had less time to wait there. That's nice. Smooth, Clive. Smooth biking. Hee-hee. Woo-lio-lio. Well, it's not quite fast enough, but it was pretty close. Let's keep going. It's still a close race. It's anybody's race, in fact. Anything could happen right now. Clive knows it. He feels it. He feels in his heart that he could still win. Well, maybe not win, but he could at least get somewhere in his life for once. Anything's possible today in Clive's exciting little mind. Clive's in high spirits. He thinks he can make it. Let's prove him right, kids. Come on, Clive. Don't give up now. You're so close. Yeah! Clive wins! Incredible work. Ranking 3 for Clive. Try the next track. The second round of track 5. Can Clive complete it? T equals 1. We're about to find out, Clive. Let's go. It's the close race. And, whoa, he handled it like the pro he isn't. Ooh, he handled that exactly like what he is. Let's keep going, though. We can't quit now, Clive. We've come so far together. It's the final race. Whee! Whoa! Real smooth. Being super careful not to overheat, of course. Oh, but not being terribly careful for that not to happen. Oh, man. Oh, rats. No. This is too much. We can't let it end like this, Clive. Come on. Put your socks up. Get it together. This is serious business. It's looking bad. Don't think Clive's going to make it. Let's just keep trying, Clive. There. Woo! Swoo! Swoo! Yo! No, it's too late. It's all over now, Clive. Whoa, you had a chance, but the chance ended. And he's coming up to the finish line in disgrace. Here he comes. Yay! Oh, yeah, the end of Clive's adventures. And that's the end of ExciteBike. So long, Clive. Come back in 20 years.